Hi! Good day everyone and welcome to my vlog. An educational vlog for you, for me, and for us. A lot of us, for sure, are familiar with our Philippine national hero, Dr. Jose P. Rizal. But how well do we know him and his contributions? In this video, I will be sharing to you the things that I have learned, of course, about Jose P. Rizal. Let's start from the basic informations about him. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Realonda was his full name. Too long, right? But aside from that, he is also known as Pepe. Born in June 1861 at Calamba, Laguna. Interesting facts about him is that he is a gifted child, intelligent in a way that he learned the alphabet by the age of 3 and could read and write at the age of 5, then followed by his sketchings, molding in clays, and writing poems. Rizal had shown numerous skills and talents at the very young age, which is very interesting and spectacular. Just like his first poem, Sa Aking Mga Kababata. And as he grew more, or been to lots of places and into different prestigious schools, we came to know that he is such a versatile person. Because Rizal's family belonged to a wealthy family, he was able to be sent to prominent universities such as Ateneo de Manila, University of Santo Tomas, Universidad Central de Madrid, and University of Paris. Jose Rizal is a polyglot, mastering 22 languages: English, Arabic, Catalan, Spanish, Hebrew, Chinese, Filipino, Ilocano, Malay, Sanskrit, Dutch, Italian, Greek, German, Swedish, French, Nihongo, Russian, Portuguese, Latin, Subanon, and Bisayan. An ophthalmologist with her mother as an inspiration who has a cataract. Another thing is that he is a tuberculosis expert, wherein he cured himself alone with proficient knowledge regarding therapeutics. Rizal was also a zoologist. 3 of these animals are named and discovered by him. And to complete the list, Rizal was a businessman, an architect, an artist, cartoonist, educator, economist, ethnologist, scientific farmer, historian, inventor, journalist, linguist, musician, mythologist, nationalist, naturalist, novelist, poet, propagandist, psychologist, scientist, sculptor, and sociologist. For the next part, I'd like us to talk why. Why Rizal is an impetus to nationalism. Philippines during Spanish colonization is definitely a subject to slavery. Imagine how long they have the sovereignty of our land, which is supposed to be in the hands of the Filipino. Everything started when Rizal witnessed the execution of the 3 priests, the Gomborza. And upon seeing it, the insurrection or the silent insurrection came up to Rizal's mind. He wants justice and a reform in this country. Rizal uses his peaceful way, not the vicious way, to express and expose the miserable life of Filipino in the hands of the Spanish government. He wrote the first half of Noli Me Tangere when he was in Madrid, Spain, and finally finished and published it when he was in Europe way back 1887. The novel is basically all about the wicked ruling system of Spanish in the Philippines, also to educate the Filipino and an initiation to acquire the freedom that people been longing for hundreds of years. with several positive comments on Rizal's work. Of course, he also gained a lot of criticisms, mainly from the Spanish government. And the second part of the novel is El Filibusterismo. Rizal took almost 3 years of writing it. He started writing El Filibusterismo when he was in Calamba, then did some revision when he was in London, continued working on it in Paris, in Brazil, and finally published it in Ghent way back 1891. What I love the most in this book is that the content says that Filipino are really living with the abusive officials, performing cruelties, involved in graft and corruptions. The two novels defend the unknowledgeable Filipino with imprudent accusations. Rizal's work as for me is a book of heart. There is the feeling, the deep thoughts, the color, humor, intelligence, hatred, pain, violence, and sorrow. The two novels became one of the inspiration that started the Philippine Revolution. It was also the main reason why Rizal was ordered to be executed by the Spanish colonial government. He was labeled as rebellious with his kind of writings about Spanish people. It wasn't just Jose Rizal's intellect, personality, literary excellence, or pacifist values that made him a national hero in the Philippines. Rather, it was his loyalty, determination, unwavering respect for his homeland, and faith in his fellow citizens, and that made him a father of Filipino nationalism. And to impart the nationalistic values, we have the Rizal Law that indicates the inclusion of Rizal's life, works, and writings as part of curriculum in private and public schools and universities. The purpose of teaching the Rizal curriculum in the school is to instill a feeling of patriotism and nationalism in each and every young people. Jose P. Rizal will be honored forever. And to remember his sacrifices, we have the Rizal Monument in Manila, in Madrid, Hong Kong, Japan, London, Paris, Germany, and Chicago. His work has marked with Philippines gaining independence from Spain. And I do believe that there's a lot of Filipino in this generation who possesses such nationalism, just like Rizal. We're inspired by Rizal to fight what is the rightful thing in our land. That's all for this video. I hope we, the Filipino, will become a nationalist in heart forever.
Consumado mestre!